So the market is now at all-time highs as of today's close. What do you think of that?
I think that's hogwash if you look at my portfolio.
Oof, brutal. And some other interesting stuff today that I'm going to mention to you. I think I mentioned it earlier in the week, but somebody named Roaring Kitty came back after 3 years. So if anybody's ever seen the movie Dumb Money and the whole GameStop fiasco that happened in 2020, one tweet kind of sent the market into a frenzy. And it's been a wild 3 days, at least for me. But in the portfolios that we're trading, it's still pretty boring because we don't day trade in them. We invest in them for the long term with our coffee money every week. So this week, what'd you do?
I bought something that I've talked about before, but I bought Cook.
Oh, Traeger.
Traeger.
Interesting.
So I figured it's coming up at the end of spring. It's coming into summer. I've been grilling. I feel like it's just coming. So I bought it this morning. However, it is, oh no, it is up over 2% since I bought it this morning. So that is good. I checked in on my buy from last week, which I bought RCL, Royal Caribbean, and that is unfortunately down for the last week. So when I re-upped my Royal in the last week, I lost a little bit, but it is still up overall for Royal.
All right, then I'm gonna ask you questions because you were quick on LULU. Are you gonna let Traeger trade all through the summer, or are you gonna be quick to sell that one?
I think I'm gonna keep Traeger for the summer.
All right.
I did peek at LULU today, just out of curiosity since I've sold it. It's up.
Happens.
It does.
That's why we've only allotted ourselves 12 sells for the entire year. So I kind of made it one per month. That way you don't just day trade in and out of these accounts. So
yes,
I think that I'm almost close to using half of mine. I think I'm at 5, you're at 4. So I still got a few left. You have a few left as well. Last week I bought Taiwan Semiconductor. I think it's one of my best performers now. So the chip sector is still doing pretty well, especially today. So this week I actually also used my double shot for the month of May. Absolutely awesome for me. And I also used the regular on the same one. So what I bought this week was a company that has no debt. They had a very good quarter. I think it was last quarter, and it is, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Laird Superfoods. So it's LSF. They do mushrooms and mushroom coffee creamer. And their coffee creamer has done pretty well in the last year and a half. So it's probably what I'm gonna hold on to.
okay.
It's an interesting name.
Yeah.
Before we go over the portfolios, anything you wanna go over this week?
I don't think
Market's
so.
at all-time highs.
What should I buy?
It's not for me to tell you, it's for you to find out and do on your own. But if the audience ever wants me to get a little bit more in depth with what I should maybe have Jill do or learn or look at, let me know, just because she is starting this absolutely fresh. Like we said at the beginning, she doesn't know anything. All she really knows is we've opened a brokerage account. I've told her to buy a stock every week and that she can sell 12 times in the year. So if this keeps continuing and keeps growing like I expect it to do, I'm sure we'll add in maybe a little segment at the end of a learn section. So let's go over the totals for this week. Last week, Jill was at $1,239.99, up 7.83%.
But now
you are at $1,305.34, up 8.78%. So pretty good.
rolling in dough.
Yeah, and it starts to build faster. So even though we're putting in just $50 every week, you are up, what, 80 bucks just this week? A little more than that, or close to it. So you start to notice that the money just accumulates and it goes faster and faster. So that's one thing to be aware of, and that's the whole reason. It's the whole reason we're doing this channel. So
don't get discouraged if early it seems like it's lagging.
Or tedious or boring. Those are the biggest things.
Yes.
Last week I was at $1,068.56, down negative 7.8% overall. This week I added the double shot, so an extra $50. I am now at $1,191.58, down 4.67% overall. So, yeah, anything you want to end it with?
Moral of the story, Jill wins.
We'll see.
Jill continues
We got a
to
long
win.
way to go.
I'm continuing to win.
Continuing to win, yes. All right, see you guys next week.